All right, really random video, but I figured since this happened, it's like, dude, I gotta talk about it. It's really, really, really weird. Okay, I had some weird dreams last night. I was dreaming that I was looking at pornography, which sucks, dude. Whenever I have dreams like that, and you wake up, I mean, you're just ready to go. I mean, you're ready to rock and roll, and it's freaking hard, man. It just is like, because it was so real, it's just so real in the dream. And I was aware in the dream that I shouldn't do it. And there was like this internal battle, but I gave in, and I hate that, dude. I hate that. But that's not really what I'm talking about. I dreamt that I freaking found some Suboxone. I found this because I used to, you have the strips, and I'd have all these open packs of freaking Suboxone all the time. And when I'd taper, I'd like have a empty wrapper, and I'd have a bunch of little chunks in it for maybe other strips and everything, just like this one. And like, I'd fold it over and have it, have it in there with pieces in it. Well, I found this empty wrapper in my dream. And in my dream, my first thought was like, oh, I wonder if there's anything in here. And I open it up, there's like a half a strip and like another little piece. And I was like, oh man. I knew like, I was like, oh, I shouldn't take this. But I put it in my pocket. And like, I was around like family, and I like put it in my pocket. I was like, I'm not gonna tell anyone that I have this, because I was like legit thinking about taking it. And just some other, dreams are a trip, some other trippy things in the dream there. But so I had it in my pocket, and then I thought, well, maybe I will take it. And then I was like, I won't get addicted again. I just found some, and I'm just gonna take this little bit. It's just something maybe I'll do. I've been not feeling great lately. You're going through you're justifying it. You know what I mean? All in the dream. But it was concerned. It's weird as I haven't, and I didn't wake up craving Suboxone or anything like that. But it just kind of freaking tripped me out. It freaked me out a little bit. Like, why? Where did that come from? The porn thing. It's like, wow, that's just sucks. But it's just that's under. I dream about that kind of stuff all the time. Like, oh, sex dreams, dude. Especially when they're all real and stuff. Like, man, it can suck sometimes. I used to really like them, but I have a wife. I'm married and stuff. Like but I used to really like those really realistic sex dreams. And anyway. But so that I get, but the Suboxone thing was just weird. So anyway, so I'm like justifying, but I remember in my dream, I was thinking like, what? So in my dream, I denied it though. I didn't do it. I didn't take it. And it was weird. The thing that like in my dream too, it was weird. I wasn't thinking about like, oh God, or anything like that. I just was like, you know what? I was like, dude, I would let everyone on my channel down, because in my mind, I'm like, I can't lie to them. You know what I mean? If I do it, even if I did it one time, like I'm going to have to tell them, and blah, blah, and so like I stood my ground or whatever. But it was a weird dream. There's people like in my wife's family that were like giving me praise and stuff. It was like it's like all this evil within me, all this pride and porn and drugs and stuff were coming out. It was a trip, and it was those reoccurring dreams too, where like you wake up and then you go back to sleep and you're like in the same like thing. It's a trip. Yeah, it's weird, dude. Cause I like found the Suboxone, and I like woke up, I went back to sleep, and then like I had it again, like it was just in my pocket or whatever. Like I'm sure a lot of us have dreamt like that. I've always had trippy dreams. My dad is a weird dreamer. Sorry, I'm sure you guys tuned in to hear about my dad's dreams. But I think that's the first time since I've gotten off Suboxone that I've dreamt about it. Maybe, I don't know. At least like that, where I was like really considering taking it. But and it was weird too, because the first comment I saw this morning was somebody, they watched a video of mine, and it's thinking about relapse is what I said. I wasn't thinking about relapse, but it was just, that's the topic. If you're thinking about relapsing, and they said they're 9 months clean, dude, 9 months sober, and they're thinking about relapsing. And they're just like, they're right there. They put in a lot of time, and they're struggling. Okay. and they know that that's not the best decision. That's not the good decision to make. But they're battling, you know, and this dream and everything. It just really reminds me, and it needs to remind all of us, dude, how freaking fragile this all is. Okay, we need to remember why we did this in the first place. Why have you put in all that time? Why you have put in 9 months, dude? That is absolutely amazing. People would, dude, kill to freaking have 9 months sober. Okay. Dude, you've got 9 months of not feeling great down. It's done. You don't have to pay for that anymore. You paid for 9 months, dude. You've paid for 4 days. You've paid for 17 days. You've paid for a year. You've paid, yeah, I'm almost 3 years off Suboxone. You know what I mean? Like, that is freaking precious, dude. We cannot forget the gravity of this, how fragile it is, and why we decided to get clean in the first place, okay? But, you know, the reality, you know, dreaming, cravings, that's just part of our life, dude. And that's what it is. You know, we're in the club. We're in the addict club. You know, there's people that they can't relate to some of our pain inside and whatever, our cravings, physical stuff. It is what it is. We got a great community here though. And, you know, we just got to keep pressing forward. And just again, dude, you know, it doesn't matter if it's been a couple hours or a year or two or whatever, dude, it's precious. Okay. It's precious. And, though that is a payment that you're paying. Okay. Cause like I always say on this channel, like we got to pay the piper. Well, you're paying the piper. You're 9 months. You are paying the freaking piper. I am paying the damn piper. Sucks. It's like an interest rate on it or something. No, dude, I used for so long that I deserve this. This is what it is. It makes sense that it's taking this long. It really does. It makes sense. But anyway, God bless all y'all. Okay. V for victory. Hopefully this video was okay. I don't know. God bless all y'all and salute.